So I feel like doing something for New Year's Eve is like one of the things that I have done consistently across previous Sewmas years. I don't know. I just had a feeling that that was like not the correct way to do it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it because I feel like with the fabric it's just gonna be too much to top in the pants. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Sewmas, where I'm doing 12 days of holiday DIYs and sewing projects. In today's Sewmas video, I am recreating this look from Phillip Plein's, I think that's how you pronounce their last name, New York Fashion Week show for spring 2024. I thought this would be a great New Year's Eve outfit. I think it's really cute and fun and party-esque, so I hope that y'all like it. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my social medias, and let's get into it. Okay, in this Sewmas video, I am making a New Year's Eve outfit. So I feel like doing something for New Year's Eve is like one of the things that I have done consistently across previous Sewmas years. So the New Year's Eve outfit that I am going to make is this Phillip Plein. I don't know how you pronounce his last name. This outfit that he had at New York Fashion Week for I think spring 2024. So I thought this was really cute. I like the fabric that they used, and I don't know if mine is gonna look weird because it's like a pink and black fabric, but I'm gonna try to do it anyways. So I kind of planned out how I thought I should make it. So my first iteration, which I will put up a picture, I kind of thought of having it come out more and then gather or attach to like a waistband, because I want a waistband so it can like tuck nicely into the pants portion. So kind of like have it at a slant, but looking closer, I don't think it needs to have a slant, so I think I'm gonna have, this is my second iteration, I'll put up a picture, have the shoulder seam extend further out and then just cut straight down and then gather both the shoulder and the bottom so it can give that gathered look, and then attach it to a waistband. And for the back, hers is like a full open back, so pretty much I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do in the front, I'm just gonna repeat for the back as well. So yeah, and for the pants, I'm probably gonna copy a pair of yoga pants I have, because I want to make sure that they are big enough but not too big, and then I want to make sure that I extend the top portion up enough, because the waistband method that I'm going to use, I'll show it later, but it's something I saw on TikTok where pretty much you don't do much of a waist. It's like the way she attached the elastic and stuff, and I really like it, and I don't want this to have like a big waistband because I want there to be able to be a belt. So yeah, I want to make sure that I extend it up enough so it's not like low rise. So I'm going to get ready and draft out the pattern and show you the fabric and cut out the pieces. Also, for the top pattern, I'm going to use the tank top pattern that I used in the pajama set video to draft the top. Okay, I have all of the pieces cut out. I also marked on the shirt, so I ended up doing the slant version that I said I wasn't gonna do. Because as I was drawing it out, if I kept it just like fully vertical, I would have had to have gathered it a lot more at the shoulder seam than the bottom, and I don't know, I just had a feeling that that was like not the correct way to do it. So I did it on a slant, and I mark where the original pattern ended for both pieces, just so I can know roughly how much I need to gather it. So yeah, I'm going to get ready and cut these pieces out. I'll say I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to have enough fabric. I have 5 yards of fabric, so I'm like, I should be fine, but looking at like all these pieces together, I'm like, wow, I forgot like how large pants pieces are. So I think that I should definitely have enough, but I am just a little nervous, like, oh my gosh, what if I don't? But we will see. Also, I will cut the waistband for the shirt out. You can see I have gray hair, so that's what I'm looking at, and you can see it right there. I'm gonna cut the waistband for the shirt out after I cut everything and like start constructing it. So I'm going to show you the fabric and start cutting it out. Okay, this is the fabric that I'm going to use. While I think it's cool, I feel like it might give like a 80s, 90s type vibe, but we'll see once it's done. So I'm gonna start by cutting out the top, and then I'm gonna cut out the bottom. Okay, I just cut all the pieces out. I know that I said I was worried about not having enough fabric, even though I had 5 yards. 5 yards was more than enough, which I'm a little surprised about, but it was more than enough. I meant to buy 4 yards, but there's only 1 yard left on the bolt, so I got the 5th anyways, but I cut it out. So now I'm gonna sew the crotches of the pants, and then sew the front and the back. Crotches of the pants, serge that, sew the pants front and back, and then for the shirts, I think I'm also gonna sew a stitch for the sleeve, see how I like it, and if I need to take it in, serge that. And then for the top, I'm thinking gather the top bulk, all of the pieces for the top portion, and then sew those front and back. It's funny because it's like, it'll be the sides together, but like the whole front won't be connected until I add the band. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do and make adjustments as needed. Okay, I don't know if gathering the seams is going to give the look that I want, so I'm just going to gather the shoulder seam and I'm just going to connect the bottom with the band and see if it gives that like slight ruched effect. Okay, I just kind of tried on the sleeve and the pants. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to like this. Not because I think so far, like the pants fit, they're a little big at the top. I don't know if they're not super fitted, but this fabric doesn't have like too much give. It has a little bit, but it's not like a super stretchy fabric, so they're not like, it's not big enough to take it in, and I think the waistband will help with the waist being a little big. And they do come up high enough, or at least as high as I kind of wanted them to be. And the sleeve also, it's a little big in the sleeve, but not enough to take it in because it's still comfortable, but it doesn't look like it's too gappy where it's like, oh, ill-fitting. I don't know if I'm gonna like it because I feel like with the fabric it's just gonna be too much, the top and the pants. So I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna keep going. So I'm gonna serge those, and then for the top, I'm going to hem the like opening on like what will be the V on both the front and the back, because I think it's gonna be hard to hem after I attach it to the band that I'm gonna put around. So I'm going to hem that as well. Also, I'm gonna wait to put on the sleeve. I feel like there's something in my eye. I'm gonna wait to put on the sleeve until after I put on the band, just to make sure I kind of like how the top looks, and then I will serge the shoulders and add the sleeve as well. Okay, for the elastic, I'm going to play the TikTok of what I'm going to do.
I'm back with another sewing tip of the day. Today I'm going to show you how to do my favorite elastic waistband technique. For elastic waistbands, I like to cut the elastic 2 inches shorter than your waist measurement. Now let's sew these ends together. Get a scrap piece of fabric. Now place both ends of the elastic together. Do not overlap the ends. Then you will use a zigzag stitch, and you will go down the center of where the elastic meets. Then you'll do a row on each side of that center stitching for extra stability. Now trim the excess fabric off. Now your elastic ends are sewn together and they are not overlapping, so there isn't any bulk. Now we're going to attach the elastic to the waistband. Now you'll pin your elastic to the raw edge of your waistband. Once you have your elastic pinned to your waistband, you can either do a zigzag stitch all the way around or an overlock finish. I personally overlock the waistband because it is a faster stitch and a cleaner finish. Now it's time to flip the waistband down and either zigzag stitch or cover stitch the entire waistband down, or you can just tack the waistband at the sides. This is my favorite elastic waistband technique because it keeps the elastic in place. The elastic doesn't move around, which can be really annoying. And it's way easier and faster than threading the elastic through a casing. Follow for more sewing tips and tricks.
So I did something similar when I did the pajama set, where I used it from this TikTok where I used the scrap fabric to connect the elastic. So I'm gonna get ready and do that, and then I'm gonna try serging it to the thing. I'm a little nervous, but I do think that it would be good. And then I'm gonna flip it down and probably zigzag stitch it. And then afterwards, I'm gonna sew on a few belt loops if I wanted to wear a belt. And then I'm also probably gonna do a little thing in the back for the shirt, so I can like tie it so to make sure that it stays up. Thanks for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on my social medias. I do like how this turned out, but I do think that styling it really makes it, especially with the belt. So I think using a silver belt really tied this together. So yeah, and I think the pieces would look great individually as well. So I hope that y'all like it, and stay tuned for the rest of Sewmas. Until next time, bye guys.